Hey, what's going on, guys? Nick, it was a pleasure talking to you earlier today. I just want to make you a quick video here explaining a little bit more about, ranking websites, how it works. And I also want to show you what your competition is currently doing right now and how much money they're bringing in, and if this is something that you guys really want to invest in, okay? So nonetheless, let me go ahead and just dive in here. So here I am on Google, and the keyword I put in here on for a search term is chimney sweep San Diego. So this is probably going to be your number one keyword you want to rank for. And the reason why I know that, I went over here. This is another tool I use called the Keyword Planner. It'll let me know how many searches each month each keyword is getting. Okay, so here I typed in chimney cleaning, and as you can see right here, chimney cleaning only gets around 10 to 100 searches each month. Okay, so this is each month, average monthly searches. And then it also pulls up other relevant search terms. As you can see right here, chimney sweep gets between 100 and 1,000. So that's going to be the keyword we want to rank for. And obviously you want to add the city because most people are either searching for the city, or if they're not, they're here locally, it's going to pull up local results. Okay. Um, so the keyword chimney sweep San Diego is going to be our keyword we want to go for. And currently, let me kind of break this front page of Google down for you. Okay. So kind of like I told you, Nick, when I was talking on the phone, 9 out of 10 people, 90% of people are, searching online for services, even local services, right? So it's definitely important to get your website found on Google, but even more importantly, of those 90 people, only around 70% of them are here on the first page. No one really goes to page two or page three or page four, right? How often do you go to page two or page three or page four of Google for a search that you're looking for? Probably not often, right? So it's definitely important to not only have a website, but to get it here on the first page, okay? So let me kind of break this down for you briefly. So as you can see right here, this first section, these are advertisements, okay? So you see the ad. These are people buying their number one position on Google, right? They're paying money out of Google. Every time I click on this, if I were to click on it, it's going to cost them money, okay? So that's something you could definitely do, and if you're interested in doing that, I can help you out with that as well. You can buy your way to the top, but what's more important than buying your way to the top is earning your way to the top, getting here in the map section. Okay, so this is the second part of the first page. This is the first part, the ads. This is the second part. This is called the Google Maps section. Okay, so you can have your business here in the Maps section, and then you can also have it here organically. This bottom section is called Organics. You can also have it here organically. So as you can see right here, Sweetie Chimney Sweeps, they're right here, right? They're in the number one position. Technically, this is the number one position, but this isn't an actual business, right? This is an actual business here. So they're in the number one position here, and then they also have the second position right here in the maps. So they have two spots here on the first page. So they're definitely dominating the market right now. So I want to do a little more research on them, see how much money they're bringing in and things like that. Okay, so this is another tool I use called SEM Rush. It lets me know kind of how much traffic they're getting and things like that. Okay, so here it is, and currently they're bringing in quite a bit of customers. So as you can see right here, December 2016, they had 312 visitors to their website. Okay, January this month, it's not even the end of the month, they already have 290. All right, as you see it, they've definitely increased since previously, right? But that's a huge amount, right? And then the average traffic cost is around $1,000. So basically how much is this worth? This traffic is worth $1,000. Okay. So that tells you that they're definitely bringing in a huge amount of clients. And then down here, this tells us the keywords, their current position, and the volume tells me how many searches each month that keyword is getting. So as you can see, the number one, they're in the number one position for this keyword, which is their company name, which makes sense. But this keyword here, Chimney Sweep San Diego, the one I just put in, they're in the third position, like I mentioned. Well, actually, they're in the second position, but over here they have them in the third position. And the volume of searches this key phrase or keyword gets each month is 260. Okay, so remember over here I told you it gets on average between 100 and 1,000. So this gives me an even more accurate number, 260 people are searching for Chimney Sweep San Diego each month. So that's a huge amount of people, right? It's definitely important to get your business in front of them to start bringing in some clients, right? So that goes to show you that, being here on the first page of Google really does pay off. I mean, these guys pretty much speak for themselves. They're bringing in tons of clients, I bet, right? So, how does all this work, right? How does ranking work? How do you get your business on the top of Google? So there's a lot of different factors. Okay, there's not just right here it tells you the top three search ranking factors. Okay, but there are, even down here it'll say that there's tons. Of course, Google looks at many other factors such as periodic table of ranking, links, content, rank brain, da 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 da. But what it comes down to, what's the most important are these three things that pretty much Google looks at. So this is an article coming from someone who actually works at Google. This guy right here, he works for Google, and he kind of tells us what Google's looking for. Okay. And the first two are links and content. The third one is rank brain. This is something I'm not going to get into. This is not something that we can manipulate. All right, something I have no control over. That's Google's own algorithm. But these first two, the content and the links, is something that we most definitely can manipulate, and what I do for my clients to help rank their website. Okay, so for first one, the content. So this is that website again I talked about, this Sweetie Sweep. And so the content is basically just the words on the home page, right? So you want to have well-written, authoritative content. Another thing, you don't want to copy anyone else's content, okay? Google looks that as a plagiarism, and they'll penalize you for that. They're not going to pull up your website if you're copying someone else's content. So your content has to be original and basically geared towards whatever keywords you want to rank for, right? So if you're trying to rank for chimney sweeps, you want to have that somewhere in your website, right? Multiple times. You don't want to overload it, but you want it to read smoothly, okay? So that's content. The second factor is links. So what is links? Links is basically a vote to your website from other websites. So see all these little links right here? These are links. If I click on it, it'll take me to another page, right? So the goal is to get these other links from other websites talking about your website. So let me give you an example here. So this is a website called Omnilot. It's basically a language website. But I wrote this article, you see is my name right there, and I wrote it for a local client and for Chula Vista pool cleaners. So this is the link right here, right? If I click on this, it's going to take me to the website, right? So that is a link, okay? And you want to get high quality authoritative links, okay? So kind of going back over here, um, it's not about quantity, it's about quality, okay? So just to kind of, let me go back to the Omnilot, this website right here. This is a very high quality backlink that I got to this website, this Chula Vista pool cleaners website. Okay, and just to kind of show you how that's performing. Let's say you need pool cleaning, right? So pool cleaning Chula Vista, right? Because that's where that business is located. As you can see, I got them here on the first page, in the front of organic. I'm sorry, the number one position in the map section right here. And then I also got them the number one position right here in the organic section, okay? So that's what high quality links will do for your website, okay? You want to get a lot of high quality links to your website, and that's gonna push it to the top, okay? So that's a little about how ranking works. Okay, so let me go ahead and go back over here. So what I just talked about, these two factors, links and content, that's gonna get your website ranking here organically, okay? That's not gonna get your website ranking here in the map section. That's something that's completely different, okay? Having your website ranked organically on the first position is going to help your website ranked in the maps, but there's another thing that's important in determining how to get your website in the map section. That's called citations, okay? What a citation is basically other places on the web you have your website cited, okay? So let me give you an example. Facebook is one, YouTube, Google, your Google My Business, right? This right here, this thing right here, this is a Google My Business. That's a citation, okay? And if I'll click on this in a second, but those are different places you want to get your web cited at. And the name of the game is you want to beat your competition, right? So I did a search right here. This is another tool I used to see what your competition currently has. So you see Sweetie Chimney Sweeps, uh, West Star Chimney Sweeps, and then Clean Sweeps. So those are the first three businesses I saw right here, right? So I did a search on them and did some more research on them and see how many citations they have. Sweetie Chimney Sweeps has 119. West Star Chimney Sweeps has 121. Klein Sweeps has 21. Okay, so the name of the game, you basically same thing with the raking here organically. You want to basically outbeat your competition. So if they have 120, you want to get more than that. And then also again, quality over quantity. So let's say if I had 100 quality citations, that might help beat these people even though they have more citations, okay? So it's not always about quantity, it's more about quality, okay? So that's to get your website here in the map section. And we talked about getting your website here organically. So if you have any other further questions on, ranking the website, building the website, give me a call. We'll talk more. If you guys are serious about growing your business and not doing it just on the off season in the winter, this is something you guys can really take off. And with my help, I can definitely help you out. Okay. So let me know what you guys think. Hope this was informative. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.